So if you want to create a file, we do touch, then touch, then we'll create that file. So this time around, I want to give it another name, but on the slide they say we should give it hello world, but I don't want to name it hello world. You can name a file anything. So I want to use bash test, bash test, yeah, so good, .sh. So .sh is the extension for bash. So once I click enter, so make sure you list it to see what maybe the file you have created is there. So I have it here. Good, I have it here. That should be your first step. So after that, let me clear the screen. After that, you can now write something in your file. So to write, we have the default text editor that comes with Linux, which is Nano. We have Vim, you can install it. You have VS Code, you can install it. We have not only VS Code, we have Sublime, all the other text editors, but the pre-installed text editor is Nano. So use Nano, then Nano. So use I use Bash. So you can type, just press your tab, it will automatically complete it for you. So Nano this. So I have this now. So here is where I can write my text. So let me quickly open this and show us some things. Here, if you look at what is here, you can see we have GNU Nano 7.2, whatever. So we are going to use something like this. But the first thing we are going to do is write the shebang. Do not forget, it started with what? Hash, exclamation, then followed by bin, followed by bash. It's very compulsory, very compulsory. So the next thing to do is now say try to echo. What are we going to echo? Just say hello world, or I don't want to say hello world, just say hello Aziz, hello Aziz. So this is what I want to echo whenever I run this script. So I will save it, Ctrl S, then I will now press Ctrl X to exit out of it. Ctrl S for snake, then the first thing. Then if you want to exit out of it, you press Ctrl X, that's cross, the X cross. So that's that. So the next thing to do is to cut it. Let's see what we have written is there. It's the bash. Let's see what is there. What I've typed in the file is saved already. So the next thing to do is to change the mode. Or if I try it this way, let's try it. If you don't change it, it won't run. So I'll just say this bash, nothing will happen. So permission denied. Even if I put sudo, I think it won't work. Sudo. If I put my password, sorry, my password is so command not found. Why? Because I have not done the necessary things. So I intentionally tried this so that you should know that after you have edited your file, whatever script, whatever command you prefer to put in, you just try to change the mode first. Change mode, then what is the name of the file? The name of the file is bash, yes, this. And first thing, when we listed this, don't let me do that first. I want to show something. Let's list this thing. So after creating the file, look at the color. Now I have some colors files here, colors document, but that means here I have, this is blue. I think this is blue and white. So let's see what happens if I change the mode of this file to executable file. Let's see what is going to change to. So I'll just type bash whatever, then enter. You can see that there's no error. So let me now list again. Let's see what has happened. Look at. So if you have green file color, actually we have a lot of things to cover in this bash of a thing, but I'm just introducing bash to us, so I won't be covering a lot. So this color of a thing, color is also one of the things you are going to learn in bash. So this color of a thing at my own end there is showing green. It means that it has changed it to executable files. So the next thing to do now is to try this thing that the command I ran before. Yes, this command, you can see that is now green. So if I enter it now, it says hello world. What does that mean? It means the file I've created, that is nano whatever, this, I put echo, that is say it. Echo means say it out. What are you going to say? Just say hello Aziz. If I change this to hello Aziz, okay, hello Aziz, welcome to, let's say hello Aziz. Mind you, you can only use your keyboard to navigate. You can't use a mouse. Hello Aziz, welcome to the bash training class. We are going to do a lot of things here. It's going to be beautiful. We are going to get there, don't worry. So I'll save and I exit. So let me run it again. I'll not nano, so I want to run the script. If you want to run the script, this is what you are going to type. Let me clear it so that you can see it clearly. So this is exactly what you are going to type. This dot / the name of your file. So you can see that's changed it to hello Aziz, welcome to the bash training class. So one beautiful thing I will quickly share with us here is the essence of this bash of a thing. Now, you as a cybersecurity guy, you have been employed and you were assigned like up to 100 systems, that servers, client servers that you should monitor, you should work with. Some organization has more than 200 systems. So this bash of a thing, that is one of the reasons why you must learn bash. This bash of a thing, the knowledge you are going to acquire in bash will make life easier for you. You can just write a particular script, let it be a file as it has been stated in the beginning. Then the next thing to do is to run that script through the whole of the whole 200 system, irrespective of the number. Just run the script from your own system. Don't forget, I always regard your system as your own server. So from your own server, whatever you run there is going to affect on all the 200 system at a go with just one line of command. Instead of you to be going from one system to another 200, that's a suicide mission. So learning this bash of a thing will make life more easier for you. You can just write it, then whatever you want to happen to all the systems, write it on your own system, then run it. Although you still have to learn some tools to run that. But the first thing is like I want to send a letter to my dad. Although my dad is late, I want to send a letter to my mom. The first thing I will do is to compose the letter. So I'll now decide which tools will I prefer. Am I sending it through WhatsApp? Am I sending it through paper? Am I sending it through email? Am I sending it through dispatcher? Am I sending it through? Just decide on your own. So this bash is how to compose that kind of letter. I'm just using letter, not letter. How to compose that kind of letter. Then after you have composed the letter, you have reviewed it, no error, nothing. You have tested it. Then you now decide which of the platform do you want. So let me just give us some names of how to make life easier to send, like your dispatcher, your email, your WhatsApp, whatever you have chosen. So we have one that is called Ansible. We have one that is called Terraform. So those two tools I've mentioned, they are very, very powerful in doing that. So you can still go ahead and find about more about Ansible and Terraform. There are courses on their own. So that's that. So the next thing now is this one, our bash, our file is working perfectly. So I just use hello Aziz, welcome to the bash training class to test. So our bash is okay. So I want to edit this now. This is what I want to do. Echo, enter your first name, middle name, and last name. So I'll add something to this now, respectively. So I'll say, I will nano it again. You can create another file, but at my own end, I want to be using that same file. Echo. Let me just clean it. Now, enter your first name, middle name. I'm using underscore middle name, and last name. Sorry, respectively. So what are they? So let's follow the second command. It says what? Read. This read means you are expecting user to enter something. So I'll just say, sorry, read. Then what do you want to read? F name for first name. Should I say middle name? Yes, middle name. That's M for middle, and then last name. So this is the format I want you to use. Then the next thing is you now echo again. Echo. What do you want to echo? That is your message. So your first name is middle name, just the way you have first name, middle name, and last name. The another thing follows. I will come back to that. So just say echo. Then you just say pass your message. Actually this is not still fun. Your first name, or name, middle name. Let me put comma. Middle name, and last name. Then what? So if you want to call the variable name, these are variable names. So if you want to call the variable name, you use $sign. Then what is the first one? F name. That is whatever the person entered there, you should just call it F name. M name. Hope they are correct. And then L name. Yes. So after this, then I can still echo another thing. Echo. Which other message do I want to send? I just say echo. Just say your funny middle name is, just call it again, M name. If you want to echo another thing, just any message. So just say you are good to go. Anything you like, just enter it. The next thing is let me save. Control S for save. Then if I want to go out of it, Control X. So now let me run my script. Yes, you can see that it's expecting me to enter something. It's blinking. Enter your first name, middle name, and last name respectively. So I will just say my first name is Aziz, space, middle name is Adebayo, and the last name is Aweda. So enter. Look at the script runs successfully. You just say your first name, middle name, and last name are Aziz Adebayo. That's L name. So now look at this error. There's error here. L name is not spelled is not spelled correctly. So I'll have to go and change it. So now says your funny middle name is Adebayo. Okay, you are good to go. So let me quickly edit that so that it can be effective. So this is it. L name, name. Good. So save X. So I can change it and I can say Dave Aruna. Sorry for if the name is the spelling is not correct. Just say Shegun. So it's just for testing, Shegun. So you see the message, just say your first name, middle name and last name are Dave Aruna L name. Something is wrong with this L name. Something is wrong with this L name. So your funny middle name is Aruna and you're good to go. Let's quickly correct this L name. Something is wrong with it. L name. Oh, I didn't put the dollar sign. Good. So the dollar sign must be there. Dollar sign to call it. So there's one last thing that we want to check here again. So let's quickly confirm this. It's going to work now. Let's say Dave Aruna, then Shegun. So it's going to work now. So fine, it works now. It works now. Let's now see the effect of that shebang. Let's see what happens if I just clean something. Let me just clean the hash and see what happens if it is not there. So let me see. Enter your this Shegun Aruna Dave. Oh, fine. Okay, it still work, but it passed a message to us. So it says that the bash test whatever bin bash not found. So bin bash the store, that's the location of the file is not found. So that is one of the errors. So we have to make it to be accurate. Just put the hash, which is very important. So okay, good. Let me confirm it. Shegun Dave. Okay, Shegun Dave. So since there is no I didn't put the last name, so it didn't put whatever there for me, Aruna. So just you can see that the script is working perfectly now. Now the example I've given you before, that if you are a cybersecurity guy and you are being asked to run a script all over 200 systems at a go. So the thing you are going to do is very simple. Let me clear the screen. Although I've included some things in the slide. Let's say, let me nano it again. I'll continue to use this one. So you can create more files on your own at your end. But me, I want to stick to just one file. Each project will have its own file. Each of your projects should have your bash. So now let's assume you have a lot of commands. You want to update your system, you want to upgrade it, you want to install, you want to do this. So you can just do the commands you are going to do. You are going to write sudo is correct, sudo apt let me say update. You want to update your system. What next do you want to do after updating? You just say sudo apt upgrade. If you want to upgrade, what again do you want to do? Sudo apt is correct, apt install. What do you want to install? I don't know. Yes. Okay, Tilix. Let's say sudo apt install. What do you want to install again? I don't know. Okay, let's see. I'll put a rubbish command there. Yes, let me put a rubbish command. Firefox. So Firefox, I'll put X Firefox. So I'll save it and exit. Now let's come back to the script. Let's run it again. Let's see what happens. You can see that it's totally different from the first one we did. So it's asking for password. Why? Because I said sudo. Because I want to have a root privilege. I want to run it as a root privilege. So it will ask for my password. Once I put it, I pray the password is correct. So you can see it means this, if I have this file ./bash whatever .sh, each time I run this is going to be doing all those things I've included inside every time I run this command alone. So I don't need to be typing sudo sudo apt install or sudo apt upgrade or sudo apt upgrade, sudo apt whatever, sudo apt whatever, sudo apt whatever. It will be asking me again. All I just need to do is, actually it's asking me here to put why I'm not upgrading my system, so it's just a test. So I'm not going to do this because it's going to take a whole lot of time. So you can see it says I have 312 to be upgraded, so I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that today. So that is just the command. But if, let's assume I typed y and I ask it to continue, it will continue to upgrade, but I can Ctrl C to cut it. So it jumps to the next one, Tilix. Exactly, it jumps to the next one, which is Tilix. Tilix is already the newest version, exactly. So that is the script, the powerful of that bash for you. Instead of me to type, let me clear my screen. Instead of me to be typing sudo apt upgrade separate, sudo apt update separately, sudo whatever install, sudo whatever install, sudo whatever install, you can just create one file, a bash file, and put everything you want to install. Now, for instance, actually this is just a work of administrator in an organization, but it can also be assigned to you, or even you might want to install some tools on maybe some backdoors or some things. All you just need to do is write the bash, write bash for it. That's the script. Then run it across all the whole, I don't know the number of systems you'll be working with. Even if it is 1 million systems, with this, with other tools being combined, it will run all this command at a go, at a time, on all the whole of your systems. But you must have done a lot of work. You know each of those IP address of those systems, so that it will be included in one way or the other, either in your Ansible or in your Terraform. Then it will just go to each of those IP address you have included. That's just it. It will just go. So that is how this what's it called, this bash of a thing works. So I want to confirm whether I'm still with us. Yes, I think if you can still hear me, signify so that I'll know. Just a thumb.
We can hear you, sir.
Thank you so much. So I just want to confirm whether I'm not talking to myself. So that is the work of this bash. It is something that you cannot, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. So your role, yes, your role as a cybersecurity is to know, if not perfectly, just know most of these things. If you are stuck, you can just go to online, then find some, just do some research. Like what happened while someone, I think Mr. J is not here. He was stuck while trying to exploit a particular service. So let me quickly explain that. You see, all these services we have on the Metasploit table, we have different ways of exploiting them. That's different ways of hacking them. It's not everything you do search for. No, search will not work for everything. Search work for some, search will not work for a lot. It's just like you having a building. You know, I've used that building as an example. You having a whole building. Inside that particular building, you have different apartments, that's different rooms. Each of these rooms will have different doors, and each of these doors will have different ways of locking them. The kind of lock you put at the gate will be totally different from the kind of lock you put at the entrance to your sitting room. Now, from the sitting room to any of the rooms again, the kind of locks, that's the padlock or whatever locks you want to use, will be different, and the way you open them is going to be totally different. Compare now. Let's take a look at the kitchen, the bedroom, and the store. So you don't expect yourself to have the same qualities of, even if you have the resources, they will recommend to you that you can't use the same resources, because if you have your bedroom, you want to put padlock in your bedroom. If you want to put a lock, it won't be the kind of lock you put at the entrance, you put inside your bedroom. No. So we have lock, right? But different locks. So we have different way of unlocking them also. So it's not just that everything will be search. So I want you guys to just work on the little I've given you, and make sure you, first of all, that's why my own way is this. If you ask questions on platform, and I discover that you have not made research at all before you come, I won't contribute. All I will just say is go and make your research. So if you now get stuck again after you have made your research and you show me, okay, this is what you have tried, this is what you come across, but still we can now brainstorm and solve it together. But me solving everything is not going to be possible. So I just want us to be curious. That curiosity will help you a lot. We have up to 16, if not 16, if not up to 20, more than 10 different services there. Just try to. I was able to only exploit one. My intention was to exploit at least 3. So because of time and some factors, I was able to exploit only one. So just try to exploit more on your own. And I bet you, if you can exploit these services, any other services you'll be coming across, and these are the things they will even use to test you. That's all. Because they won't give you real project, that's real application, a particular organization IP address to use it to do test run. No, they will ask you, can you exploit Metasploitable? Can you exploit DVWA? Can you exploit OpenVA? As in, we have a lot of vulnerable machines. I think I've given you some vulnerable machines also. We have more than 10, if not up to 50 vulnerable machines that you can work with, that you can use to train yourself. So that is that. Then let's come back to this bash. This bash is very, very important, and it is very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. You can use it to write. It works with Python. You can use it to combine with Python, then do so many crazy things about it. And mind you, any new thing you are learning, you first of all start with the introduction. That is the simplest form of them. We still have lots, as in crazy scripts in this bash script. You can write a script that anytime you run on your system, anytime you run on your system, this is my own system now. I can write a script that anytime I run this system, in fact, I don't need to type any code. The code will run by itself. And I open my system down. I intentionally left it and left the environment. You come to my system, and you are trying to operate it, maybe to steal some file. I will see everything, because I will record all the operations that you are doing, and you won't know. You can use bash to do such. And that is the essence of cybersecurity, guys. You'll be expected to write some of that kind of scripts. The workers will not know. So if they do any malicious activities, you will be the one to see it, and you can just either warn the person, or you sanction, or you report the person. So the person will just be surprised. How did you know? So it's just a script. It's just some small script like this. You just write it, compose it, then you are good. So my best advice is just try to work more on your own on this particular bash script. So I will exit it. Actually, I'm still going to come back to it. Let's see some other things we can do. We have done this. We have done this. Yes, this is the one we just finished. So fine. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. We are going to see what will happen. It's similar to something I just said just now. Let me nano it. Nano this. So make sure you master how to use your keyboard, because you can't use your mouse here. Just make sure you know how to. So the first message says greetings. I believe is correct. Greetings. You are now writing code. Greetings equals to let's say welcome. So what follows it? You know, I've written my bash shebang before, so that's why I'm not rewriting it again. So user equals to who am I. So this $sign you are calling a variable name, and if you don't forget, if you remember, this who am I is in your terminal. If you type who am I, it's going to tell you the username. Excuse me, it's going to tell you the username. We can quickly confirm that. Okay, I don't want to leave this environment. Just a user equal to, okay, I think I have message, or what is that? If you have anything to tell me, or if there's anything, you can quickly.
We are left with 30 minutes.
13, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Should I create another link?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, all
I
right.
have a question.
Okay, all
I
right,
have a
sir.
question.
All right, sir.
I wanted to ask the F name, M name, and L name that you used in the previous example.
Yes.
Were these variables, have they been assigned in our terminal, or are we supposed to assign them ourselves before we start using them?
You'll be the one to assign any variable name yourself.
Okay, so did you assign the F name before you start using them?
Yes. Let me go back to the script.
Right.
You know what we do? Since we have less than 13 more minutes, I just sent another link. Exactly. I just sent another link. So let's exit this one. Let's rejoin that so that we can spend more 30 more minutes or more, so that we can quickly round up this, because I want us to be able to finish this tonight. Should we exit now then? I've sent the link.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Thank you. So let's wait for others to join. Want to join? I think I admitted all, and I make it open. Okay. I think I make it open. Good. Yes. Are we all here now? Can we proceed? Okay. Mr. Abiodun, I think you're the one that just asked question just now.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, we are going to look at it together, then I will explain them. Oh God.
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
My network just disrupt. Let it reconnect. It's giving me issues. Let me share my screen. So can we see my screen now? Good. Okay, if that should be the case, let me use the slide then. I think I have it on this slide. Okay, good. Yes, Mr. Abiodun and everyone, if you look at what we have on the screen here, this echo means it should pass this message. Now, this is what is going to be shown on our terminal. This thing that's the letters in between these quotes, this double quote. So what will be shown was enter your first name, written like this, middle name, and the last name. So I put this column, full column, then space. Now, and I said read. This read means allow user to use their hand to type on their keyboard. If I want this F name, M name, N name to be entered separately, I'll put -p immediately after read. That is read space -p. Then I'll put F name. Then another line, read -p. I'll put M name, that's middle name. I'll do the same thing for the N name. So it's going to allow users to type on different lines. But here, I combine everything to be on the same line. That's why we are not using the -p. But that's not the question. The question is, this F name, this last name, M name, and this last name, you are going to type like this, the way it is formatted here. So if you remember what I did, in this echo, I put enter your first name, middle name, last name, respectively. I added that by myself. That is respectively. That is, when the terminal asks you to enter it, you enter your first name, followed by middle name, followed by last name, respectively. That's sequentially. No enter. That is, go to another line. You should type it the way I've typed it. Now, I've used this variable name, F name, M name, last name. These three names are here now. I'm calling them here. I've called them here. So whatever you have used here, that's your variable name, is what you are going to call here. So what I did now, and I say, it should now echo to me again that your first name, that is whatever you have entered, your first name, the middle name, the last name you have entered are whatever you have entered as the first, that is going to be your F name. Then whatever you have entered as the second, that is going to be your second name, your middle name, I mean, sorry, and the last name for this. That is what and how it's going to arrange it for you. Then I just use this one as to make it fun. So your funny middle name is, if you have entered something funny, truly, so it's going to give you that thing you have entered as your middle name. So does that one answer your question, Mr. Abiodun?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, thank you very much.
You are welcome, sir. So that is that for that. So